Hey, how are you? I'm Tom. I'm the owner of Carefree Hobbies. I've been involved in hobbies, well, since I was 8 years old, so I don't want to say how old that is, but probably over 50 years old. And I want to welcome you to my hobby shop. Let's come on inside. Here it is. Carefree Hobbies has been involved in the hobby industry in Toronto for approximately 20 years. I took over this August. We're a full-size, full-service hobby shop catering to mainly plastic models and some militaria, and we're going to take you on a bit of a tour. So, the wall of aircraft. We specialize in all kinds of plastic models, from 1/144 scale right up to 32nd scale. Our wall of airplanes is quite extensive. You'll find most major manufacturers, but what we specialize in is actually older, hard to find kits. We have an extensive range of all genres of models, but mainly older, harder to find kits. We also like to showcase customers' work. When I took over the business in August, we kind of did a lot of remodeling, and one of the things I always believe in is kind of showcasing customers' work. So we have some really good work on display at any given time. We're going to rotate the work through. So you'll see some really good models. Hopefully that you can come in, get inspired, and maybe pick up some new techniques. So I'm just going to walk through the store with Robert, and what we're going to do is continue our little tour of our models. Our new section. This is where we put new arrivals. At any given time, like any other hobby shop, we have new arrivals coming all the time. We do specialize in aftermarket, but mainly model kits. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of walk through some of the things. We have some really good diorama products by a gentleman called Robert of Barbican Studios. And we always like those right in the front because we like showcasing Robert's stuff. What I also want to show you is our finish. We really are trying to capture a lot of the tools that modelers need. I don't want to carry stuff that is crafty and things like that, but just basically specializing in scale modeling. So we have a wide variety of modeling tools. Our paint racks. I'd like to say we have dozens and dozens and dozens, but we don't. What I carry is mainly, what Carefree carries is mainly paint lines that I know modelers will use as far as aircraft, military, figure painting. I wanted to stay with racks that were fairly similar to people. So AK is really the paint that I specialize in, and Tamiya. Both give you a wide range of colors for airbrushing and also for hand painting. We offer full classes on Sundays, so we teach airbrushing, we teach figure painting, groundwork, and basic modeling. We run roughly 2 classes a month, and we kind of do an A to Z in airbrushing and figure painting with some really good modelers from the very beginner right to the advanced. We'll still come and take some of these classes. Also here at Carefree, what we offer is a full airbrush service. So airbrush repairs and cleaning services. At any given time, I probably do 2-3 airbrushes a week for cleaning and needle sharpening and things like that. Replacement parts for a lot of people, they get kind of concerned. They're not that expensive, but we can clean your airbrush and service your airbrush properly here. So going back to paint racks. Why I like AK is because its range of color is just exceptional. It is probably one of the best hand painting paints you can use. Also the fact that it is very airbrush friendly. If the ratios are mixed properly, that is their basic rack. And then we also carry the air ready military colors, the aircraft colors, and the figure colors. So again, very specific colors, very easy to use. It's kind of taken most of the modeling world by storm when it comes to hand painting. That's why we carry it. It's just a really versatile paint, and it's lovely to use. And then of course we have our Tamiya rack. No proper hobby shop should be without a Tamiya rack. Again, Tamiya speaks for itself. We try to keep it stocked quite extensively. If you also look around, we have our other areas of finish. Again, as said before, mainly tools and finished products designed just primarily for modeling. We're not carrying stuff for crafts and things like that, but we try to carry the tools and finished products that modelers will look for. Yeah, again, back to the 8K products. You know what? They've really kind of captured the market. Their pigments and metal colors are really second to none. We carry all of the MIG production washes and things like that. We carry the full range of weathering pencils, which have made modelers' lives a lot easier. We have all our thinners and solvents and adhesives, and then we carry, like I said earlier, we're pretty much a diamond dealer with Iwata. So at any given time we carry Iwata products, and like I said earlier, we're a full service center for Iwata. I feel that Iwata is pretty much the standard now for airbrushing. You're currently looking at what we call Automotive Alley. What I do pride ourselves in is we still carry die-cast. Of all things, die-cast is still very popular. We carry everything from Hot Wheels to Matchbox to 1/18 scale die-cast. I do also specialize in used die-cast. So a lot of times people will be thinning out their collections and bring in die-cast, and we currently always have some kind of automotive piece of die-cast for whatever your interest. We carry a lot of 43rd. We'll go back to the front on the way out, and you'll see the Formula 1 43rd we have, and some of the higher end die-cast like CMC. So you'll see some CMC on the wall here. We carry CMC. Automotive kits are a staple. Always something that's popular. So we carry a full range of AMT, MPC, Tamiya, and things like that. Going on further, our wall of military. What can I say? Military still remains probably one of the more popular genres of modeling. We carry older Dragon kits, older Tamiya, a whole range of military. And again, it ties into a lot of the seminars and workshops we do. We'll be bringing back a really good guest speaker, Dave Brown, who from his former hobby shop Hornet did Box to the Battlefield. So Dave's going to be here also doing some workshops and seminars with us. So we're going to have a lot of surprises. We're going to have a couple of European modelers come and do some seminars with us probably in the spring. And so you're going to see some really interesting stuff. So there's the wall of military. We have more die-cast. Every good hobby shop needs science fiction. So we also do carry science fiction, and we carry ships, and the section that also contains a lot of the big rigs and things like that. So very popular areas of modeling still. Part of what we do is teaching. We have a full classroom we built in the back. I've taught various aspects of modeling for over 20 years. We're going to do our second airbrushing class Sunday, December the 10th. The airbrushing class is $30, but generally the classes will be between $20 and $50, and that's for like a 4 to 5 hour day. So anywhere in that price range is where you'll see the classes. Airbrushing 101 goes from A to Z, basically on airbrushing, with an emphasis on just feeling confident spraying, taking your airbrush apart, cleaning it, and making sure that you can feel comfortable painting all different kinds of patterns. Advanced goes into more detail, like camouflage and metallics and high gloss and things like that. But the classes generally, figure painting groundwork, modeling 101, any of the airbrushing classes, they all come in between $20 and probably $50 for around a 4-hour day. So I hope that helps your modeling confidence. Like I said earlier, we carry 43rd scale higher end die cast also, some Formula 1. There's some high-end, some fairly high-end military die cast. Again, for the people that just don't feel comfortable building a model kit, you know, we do sell the pre-built stuff. So, and then moving into this area of the store, this is where we're going to be selling a lot of military antiques and memorabilia. So part of the store also will be actually carrying some military antiques. We're passing right now through the area of some really good die cast. A little bit light right now because we've sold a few pieces in the last couple weeks, which has been quite nice. But that's some of the better die cast. And then we move into an area that has been kind of put aside for military collectibles, meaning militaria, just uniforms, badges, and stuff like that. We don't sell any weapons, no edged weapons or guns or anything like that. But this will be filled with some memorabilia and some military antiques, basically. And then, again, we have some wonderful customer work always on display. You'll see the Snowbury that is an exceptionally built museum quality model. And we have some amazing figures from some various artists in Southern Ontario. And like I said, we always want Carefree Hobbies to be a store that primarily caters to modelers and painters. So hopefully if you come, you can see some really, really good work and get inspired. And then finally, we have a wall of what we call picky sale stuff. So stuff that just, some harder to find aftermarket stuff that's old, some paint that is still very good. We're just trying to have an area that you can kind of come and still have that old hobby shop feel. You can just kind of come and kind of poke around and hopefully you find something that you haven't seen for a while and it's a price point that you got to take it home. So yeah, that kind of works for us. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the tour and I really want to thank you for coming to Carefree. Thanks.